President Obama will kick off his tour on Wednesday with stops in Detroit, then Phoenix and Tennessee. Italian firefighters are extremely busy. For 3 days, firefighters and others have been battling strong heat and thick smoke as they search for bodies inside that damaged ferry. The fire has claimed at least 11 lives and many more are feared to be dead. The blaze began more than a week ago as the ferry sailed from Greece to Italy. And same-sex couples in Miami are getting married today after a recent ban is lifted.
Okay. Any response? Okay. I'm lifting the stay.
Supporters of same-sex marriage very excited after the judge lifted the stay she placed last year. The judge already struck down the same-sex marriage ban, but stayed the order to allow legal appeals. In other parts of Florida, court clerks will begin marrying same-sex couples on Tuesday. Now take a look at your screen. You're looking at a knife stuck in a Brazilian man's head on these x-ray images. The man was stabbed in a bar fight and then drove himself 3 hours to a hospital more than 60 miles away. After more than 2 hours of surgery, the knife was removed. The blade just missed optic nerves in the man's head. He's now at home healthy with no after effects. And Megan, Prince Andrew is accused of some pretty strong allegations.
Absolutely, Ryan. Paper against Bill Cosby. His former co-star is explaining what she said in defense of the comedian.
Felicia Rashad sat down for an exclusive with ABC News. Sir. Honda is being hit with some pretty big fines.
The car company has to pay $70 million for failing to report accidents and other safety issues over 11 years. They failed to report over 1,700 accidents that caused deaths or serious.
Thanks, Adam. Happening now, runners racing through the streets of downtown Jackson for the Mississippi Blues Marathon. The race started at 7 this morning, and our own Allie Ware was at the starting line as it got underway, along with another 16 WAPT team member.
A cold start here at the Mississippi Blues Marathon. People from all across the country in all 50 states for updates. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. If you're headed downtown this morning, like she said, a lot of roads are going to be blocked. The marathon started and will end near the Mississippi Museum of Art. We've got a full list of all the roadblocks and closures at WAPT.com. Another road warning to tell you about later tonight. MDOT is shutting down I-55 and Gluckstadt Road in Madison for at least half an hour. They're expected to demolish the old bridge over the interstate. Officials tell us it will happen around 10 tonight. All traffic in the area will completely stop. Crews plan to have all lanes reopened tomorrow. And Byram city workers were out in freezing conditions much of the night working to fix a busted water pipe. The director of public works says a pipe was leaking at the intersection of Sywell and Henderson roads. Crews braved the freezing temps to drain the water so it wouldn't freeze over the road. Developing overnight, a naked man shot over a dice game and then he's sent to the hospital. Police tell us it happened on Morrison Road late last night. Now, our cameras were rolling as he was put into the ambulance. And we had to blur the video because the man was still naked. No word on his condition this morning. And a campus threat sent police and parents rushing to one high school yesterday. 16 WAPT's Tammy Estwick explains.
We will keep you updated. New at 5, gas prices are hitting some of the lowest levels in a decade, Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Megan. We're talking about around 9 cents down this week to last week on average nationwide. Now, take a look at this on your screen. Our photographer went out today and found gas at $1.77 at this gas station in Byram. We talked to some of those drivers about the record low gas prices.
It's good. I should get out and travel, see your family.
Yeah, well, the state average is still above $2 at $2.02. Now, that's down from $2.47 last month. And the national average stands at $2.19. But those low gas prices combined with a sour global economy sent the Dow Jones into a tailspin, down more than 300 points today. Oil under $50 a barrel, which will continue to drive down gas prices. But when oil is down, experts say the stock market will see a dip too. Well, the National Weather Service confirmed 7 tornadoes spun through our state Saturday. Those twisters targeted Covington, Lawrence, Newton, and Lauderdale counties. But the strongest tornado, an EF2. That one slammed down in Jasper County. The twister stayed on the ground for 8 miles and was nearly 2 football fields wide. No injuries have been reported from that tornado. Here at home, in the wake of all those showers and heavy rains, a new set of problems has popped up. More potholes. 16 WAPT Scott Simmons is live on I-20 and Ellis Avenue. Scott.
Deep freeze today is causing all kinds of problems, Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Megan. As 16 WAPT's Allie Ware reports, it left pipes busted and roads frozen over.
The deep freeze overnight caused some major news.
And we just got an email from the city of Jackson saying that Woodrow Wilson repair is finished. Well, lots of you have been sending us your cold weather pictures. Our viewer Brad Cooney sent these in. It shows the grass and trees in his yard covered in frost. He says he left his sprinkler system on. Don't forget to send us your pictures. Just upload them to the You Local section of WAPT.com, and you might actually see them on one of our newscasts. Well, the cold weather caused a big problem for several schools, Megan.
Absolutely, Tammy. The McLaurin district in Rankin. We are learning more tonight about a woman shot during a Bellhaven robbery, Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Megan. Her boyfriend tells us that gunman shot her twice, and she has a bullet lodged in her spine tonight. Well, the 69-year-old has already undergone 2 surgeries. Today, we found detectives walking down Euclid Avenue where it happened, looking for clues. The shooting happened last night around 7 o'clock. Connor McAllister says he was waiting for his girlfriend to get home when he heard the shots.
You said you were cooking dinner.
Yeah.
What happened?
I heard 2 gunshots. She was due here at 6:30. I heard 2 gunshots. I came out the front door, saw 2 kids running down the street. I grabbed my 9mm pistol off the counter and came back out here.
Yeah, police are looking for 3 suspects tonight who were driving a maroon Impala last night. And a manhunt underway for several people. Police say robbed a gas station this morning. Take a look right here. We have the suspects in our monitor. Take a good look at these men. Detectives say surveillance video shows the 2 men walk into the Fuel Time gas station on Bullard Street with a gun. They demanded money from the cashier. Then they left the scene in a 4-door red vehicle. If you can help police, call Crime Stoppers at 601-355-TIPS. Well, a major drug bust in Rankin County. Deputies confiscated 17 pounds of cocaine. Investigators say they pulled a red truck over for a traffic violation on Interstate 20. That's when deputies found the drugs. Deputies arrested the driver, Adrian Rojas Jaimes. Now, the value of the cocaine is about $250,000. New details tonight in the investigation against the mayor of Terry. Megan.
Tammy, the state auditor's office says they served Roderick
Worldwide and across the country, people celebrating a new year. We take you to the Catfish Drop here in Mississippi and the Ball Drop in New York and much, much more. Also, could they call it a comeback? Did Mississippi State have enough to bounce back and beat Georgia Tech in the Orange Bowl last night? And we're also talking TCU's huge win over Ole Miss. 16 WAPT News continues right now.
The one to watch. This is 16 WAPT News at 5.
Good morning on this January 1st. It's now 2015 and Happy New Year. Marcus, an escaped inmate, made a run for it on the last day of the year.
Happy New Year, Allie, and yeah, you're absolutely right. We're going to talk about this woman, Jessica Peavy, ahead, where she escaped and where she was found overnight. And we are also starting out 2015 on a pretty cold note as we take a live look outside on our South Jackson sky cam. Still dark and early out there. Happy New Year, Jackson. Could we see rain to begin the new year? Brittany Bell joins us now with the weather first.
Well, we had bright sunshine yesterday, but we are in for some changes today. Right now, a lot of storm shield.
These people ringing in the new year last night, too. The Salvation Army held a special New Year's event. They put on a prom for seniors, and as you just saw, they were dancing and they listened to music and even crowned a prom king and queen. The mayor even stopped by. This was held at the Salvation Army Center in Jackson. The city of Jackson hosted its first New Year's celebration. It was held at Thalia Mara Hall in downtown. There was food, vendors, and a kids zone with music. They also shot fireworks at midnight. Well, for many people, celebrating the new year means cabbage and black-eyed peas. We went to a local grocery store yesterday to talk to folks keeping up the old Southern tradition. It said that if you eat black-eyed peas, it will bring you good luck in the new year. And if you eat cabbage, it leads to another kind of green, money. For some, it's just superstition, but for others, they say it's just good eats.
It said the cabbage leaves represent green, but the cabbage leaves are not going to bring any money. So I just eat it really because I like it.
And if they were sold out of those cabbage and black-eyed peas yesterday, you can, of course, try again today. The store that we went to, Vowels in Jackson, said they will be getting a fresh shipment in today. Well, this leads us to our Facebook question of the day. What are your New Year's traditions and or resolutions? Let us know what you think on our Facebook or Twitter page. Happening today, a cold dip for a cause. It's the Freezing for a Reason polar bear jump. The cold dip is scheduled this morning at the reservoir. YMCA-owned Lakeshore Park in Brandon. People come and donate to jump in the icy cold reservoir waters. Proceeds benefit the YMCA's Camp for Kids with Special Needs and Disabilities. Registration will begin at 10 a.m. The plunge starts at 10:30. They're a lot braver than me. Well, new overnight in Marcus, a woman who escaped from police custody back behind bars this morning.
Allie, that woman escaped from the restitution center in Flowood. Jail leaders reported Jessica Peavy missing at around 5 o'clock Wednesday. Police say they found her in Hattiesburg. She's serving time for burglary. All right, now let's take a live look in Pearl in our Haley Tower Skycam. And yeah, Haley Tower Skycam. Happy New Year, Pearl. Another ice cold morning to start your day, but with the first day of the new year, stay that way. Brittany has an update on your forecast. Coming up next, it is 5:39. You're watching 16 WAPT News.